How to stop feeling guilty and move on with life. It's good that we are talking on this topic because guilt is the worst feeling for the human body. It contains the lowest energy and breaks the spirit of a person. No amount of external pleasures can take guilt away, and it becomes deeply rooted in the human psyche and corrodes one's willpower for a long period of time if left unchecked. If you have understood the pain associated with it, and you are able to resonate with the truth that you need to be free of it, it is a big step for your joy, and you are actually doing a great service for yourself. I personally have been on the guilt trip for many years. Most of the time, it was an unconscious pattern that led me to have a very low self-esteem. Even when I was appreciated, I always felt that I am not good enough. I had no clue why I was feeling this way until I realized with a deep search within that my childhood incidents played a lot in who I am today. But this cannot be an excuse to live with guilt and blame someone or something for the mistake caused on me. I'm an adult now. I took responsibility for my own feelings and I started breaking them one by one. It took time, but the efforts did pay off and I found joy. Now, with the experiences I felt in my journey to be free of these vices, here are some useful thoughts and ideas for you to break the patterns of self-sabotage and the pain of being sorry for yourself. Because you did something in the past and you believe that you need to be punished now. If you notice, no one is punishing you except you yourself bringing it upon you through the thoughts, feelings and actions stemming out of the core belief that you are guilty and you need to be in pain. Give a thought and you will realize this fact that it is not justified. Now let us discuss how to deal with guilt. Let us say you believe that you did something wrong and that you feel the action was below your personal values and you feel that it was wrong, and the natural feeling is guilt and regret. The more you feel this, the more your energy and creativity slips to its lowest, and sadness and failures will follow. What I am about to share is not just words but out of personal experience and having learned from books and therapy. For the first thought, answer this question. Given who you are now and as of today, would you still do the same thing you did in the past which brought you guilt? Let me repeat this. Given who you are now and as of today, would you still do the same thing today that you did in the past which brought you the guilt? If the answer is no, you can just forgive yourself willingly because you are no longer the same person of the past. One of the principles of life is forgiveness. Do not go against that law, just believe it. You can just safely leave the past because you have changed as a person, and that's the most important positive outcome of this riddance of guilt. You learnt your lessons, and now it is time for you to move on with new beginnings and growth. Secondly, accept completely that you made the mistake and own the responsibility for the action. When I say acceptance and owning the mistake, it means you do not make excuses on why you did it in the first place. Even saying things like, I was out of my mind at that time, or I don't know why I said that or did that, is the worst form of excuse. Do not cover up your mistake. It happened. Own it, because honesty is the best penance for your soul. Own the truth and you will own your spirit. Dishonesty doesn't breed happiness. Truth does. And this will bring you peace and respect for yourself, and the guilt dissolves instantly. Thirdly, be willing to say sorry and thank you. If the guilt is due to your mistake, be willing to say sorry. If it is not your mistake and you still feel guilty about the mess that has happened, then have a conversation with that person and share the feeling out of responsibility. Ultimately, the completion from your end brings joy. Open-ended situations are just delayed tactics to avoid pain and carry negativity around in your body and mind. It's not good. Just let it go. In conclusion, the thought of guilt can be let go through being self-aware and being conscious about your thoughts and feelings now. But the reminiscent energy may not leave the body instantly. So do not listen to the body and build your thoughts again on guilt. Allow the mind to work on your body and the feeling will fade away very soon. Just move on in life and get busy with new ideas and progress. I did that. You deserve that. Nature does not want you to preserve the low energy of guilt. Stay happy and move on. Subscribe to our channel Being Self Aware. See you around and please post your comments.